Welcome back. If you're new to this channel, please find your way to the community tab on my channel. Work your way down to raw map, how to be a star, help the world you're in. Hi, Judith. Figured, fuck it, I'll just restart everything. Hi. God dang, man. I ain't got time all night to sit here and push the button, and y'all ain't hearing anything anyway. Love y'all. Glad to have you along the trip. Don't get, we're pretty high up here, but I can't blame all this on a spiky Schumann. I've got good signal. Shall we play a game? I know, right? Hi, Paul. Yeah, it's a game, all right. Every day is it's laughable. I mean, y'all saw the fire extinguisher. That might have been Derek's. He was there that recently on his way south. Fucking the things that come across the path sometimes boggle the mind. But you just got to take the first step, and it's the easiest thing you ever done. Trying to turn an adversary into a friend. How you doing, Vile Hand? Welcome to the corner. And it's Horton's who. I just got on a hat. I used to advise Senator Jim Davis, very specifically Republican, North Carolina. I was top investigator out of North Carolina for several years. And I stood down because of a plot to kill you. I don't care what country you're in. It's 180 nations. They're walking hand in hand on this. I've been very accurate with everything I say, which I can't say anything right now because this isn't my channel, and I don't want to lose it like the several channels I've lost. But there are some informational videos still on this channel. I've put 5 or 6 up on the community page. You should probably go check them out if you're new. This channel belongs to the blue people. They can read hieroglyphs and they understand their place in creation. Um, we're going to offer you more than anybody's ever shown you about yourself and about your surroundings and about your duty to creation to take care of this beautiful creation that we're sitting on. First creation, Mother Earth. And it's in your chest. You don't need anything special. You were created to do it. But you're fucking amazing, and your elites fear you loving each other. One day I read this thing on the wall, told me I had a magnet in my chest, and I didn't believe it. And I went and looked. Sure as fuck, medically speaking, the human has a magnet. It's an electron magnet. Resonant frequency magnets make each other stronger. So if my neighbor's having problems, we got to fix it. And the whole chain's stronger. You're my neighbor. You need to know what you've been separated from. It's amazing. Every atom in existence has a fucking muon, which is a magnet. Instantaneous reaction at a distance is a known property of magnetism. It's not a fucking theory with has no strings attached. Every atom in existence is entangled that way, that simple. My hijab, it's a hoodie. And I don't know who I'd be disrespecting. Judith, it's okay. I'm in the cold. I know. I was just saying, it's okay. Don't block him. He isn't being disrespectful. He's telling me I am without, well, in a way, you're being disrespectful. But I'm going to stand up for you because it's just, I get where you come from. No, I'm not. I'm in my RV and it's chilly. I'm cooking dinner and you're in my house. Put your hat back on. It ain't going to offend me. Well, maybe you watch too much TV or something. Adam, that's nobody's fault here but your own if you're watching too much TV. See, I'm the guy who actually authored the Davis hemp bill, something you might not have heard of, but it forced federal legalization of CBD flower. I'm the reason your dog's healthy, asshole. Now I'm going to go cook my dinner. I'm going to direct you to my community page if you want to live for the next fucking 12 months. If not, have a good day. Seriously, give a fuck. If you click on my community page, come at me with an attitude like that, I know where you'll be in 12 months. I don't care. I offered you the truth. I offered you a fucking solution. And you want to be a smartass? Have a good day. I got Alfredo hot and ready. I understand you're on YouTube. It's funny. My channels have all been taken off of YouTube because I've been way too accurate. That's still documented on, funny enough, my Facebook. If you follow my links to my research page, you'll see in 2018, 2019, what I was talking about. That's your front page news today. Exactly the way I said it would happen. On the day it said it would happen. Because I used to advise your senators and I exchanged spittle on the value of your life and I lost the argument. Don't prove them right. Don't prove that you're fucking not worth my breath. That'd suck. For you, it would suck. I understand you've been publicly educated, but at some point you got to stand up and take your education in your own fucking hands. Grow up. The world's not as nice a place as you might believe it is. And it's in your lap to fix it. Jeebus ain't coming this time. Smells like some good shit. Chico. Huh?
Yeah. Like Chico.
Kip don't even know nothing's going on over here yet. There you go, kiddo. Dinner's on the plate. It's Alfredo time. Chicken. Yeah, it's hot. It's a little hot.
Chico.
Yeah, Paul, you know the policy. If they don't want to come over here and learn, they got to go. They can't be included in the sex cult. That's our leader over here, man. I find it funny when my trolls try to tell everybody on Facebook, and Judith is my handler. I think to myself, what's my first thought, Polly? Do they even know Polly? My first thought. She's handled this mess. They got to do their homework. Oh shit. Fear that lady. She's a she's been blocked many times. She's still here. Damn it. Can't get rid of my handler. Fuck me. I love you, Polly. I love you too, Judith. All you can do is laugh, man. It's fucking hilarious. It is. This is a rich person's view. We we had a billionaire's house. He got a lot of soul bucks. Yeah, I don't think I have an address. We're coming to a time these people are getting desperate and sloppy. I'm holding out hope. Some of them have a turn of heart, start spewing. What they know. I think they're about to eat themselves from the inside out. We're going to have to pick up the fucking mess. Just remain calm. Listen to your heart. You're literally going to get infallible instructions. Hey, how you doing, Mike? We fix to come see you, man. You working tomorrow? We need some more of your gold or your water. 10 minutes till you work. Five to nine. We might have to take you to work again. That was fun the last time. If you don't mind me stomping all over your clean floor again. We were sitting out in the rain. I was laughing. I was like, look, Mike working his ass off. He forgets I'm coming in. I went in and got us a sandwich. They had the sandwich deal for seven and change. And all the 6-inch sandwiches in there was like $9 and fucking $12, $15. I was like, fuck, dude. And I'm reading that $7 deal and it's like any 6-inch. And I'm like, so theoretically, he's like, yeah, any 6-inch. Boy, howdy, that was a good deal. I got it at like half price and a bag of chips too.
And drinks.
I like taking you to work, picking you up. It was fun. Little mini adventure. Has anyone ever actually ordered it? Everyone in there that night was fucking walking out with fucking big money sandwiches. I was like, damn. Subway's raking it in for fucking sub. Tell you that. But you can put anything you want on it. I don't blame them. A lot of people don't do that. They just like, get this, get that, fucking going on. You and Seamus both, Judith. Hell, bro, that's pretty good numbers. We should making a few sandwiches. Nowadays, funny enough, though, there's a whole section of society that's the only way they know how to eat. How you doing, Machello? A skin graft sandwich? Oh shit! Why's it got to be the skin graft sandwich? That's the rough part. Oh yeah, we're real good. Another beautiful day in Arizona. The ghosts are on the electro part of the electromagnetic field. You just happen to be on the magnetic side of the electromagnetic field. Your ghost is still over there on the electro, though. You just don't know it. That's why you can feel them. You've just been learned how not to listen. You were learned right out of it. Well, for lack of better words, yeah. The spirits, their lives. They just dropped their magnet. They're kind of trapped here, Polly. You know how that goes. We've covered that, right? Remember that one guy, Ninja Gita? He was up in Michigan working that copper ore. And his uncle in Lil, the 13-month turtle guy. Flipper to a fucking. Here's your here's your Scorpius. Here's your Phoenix. Very shadow specific. That guy, he came in and they had a war because Anu, the big sky puppy, decided that his son in Lil would guard the north and his son, the warrior Inky, would guard the south. And unfortunately for Ninja Gita, he was in the north and of Inky. He was second son from Inky. He had to move it south down to Peru and Mesopotamia. But they didn't want to go because Marduk's rage was unbound. And they were sitting over the halls of Amenti, where they recycle men's souls. And then we went to Michigan and uncovered that shit. Remember that? All right, Michello. You're missing out, man. You don't have to go to some distant Sphinx. We know where they're at now. And is it a coincidence that the Ottawa tribe and the is working with Jessica over there uncovering some of that shit right now as we speak. Well, the universe has been robbed of our little bit of growth as prodigal children while we're here for many lifetimes. And Creator said that's enough. That's all I need to know. I'm going to wait for my marching orders because I'll tell you one thing, Pollyanna. You've been in my home. We stayed there for 7 years. I was more than comfortable there. We had it good. The landlord loved me to the point that he hated me when we left. And I was comfortable in Casper, making pretty good money up there. Had some really cool people around. And Creator sent me this little at my door. That's all I had in my head. He showed me 3 little frames someone knocking on this door. Did I want to come back? I think I made my point clear. I don't know why I'm going down there, but I'm not going to pass up something that the Creator put in my head because I might think I'm crazy. I might be crazy. Let's go find out. Took a day. And here we are. You're going to receive your instructions that clearly too. I have no doubt. Because I'm the dumbass in this whole fucking framework of shit. You all know me. I'll fuck up a wet dream. I'll put the toilet outside while I'm fixing it. Normal people don't do that shit. Ask Polly, she'll tell you. But you gotta admit, in the long run, I fixed the toilet a lot better than I did the blender. I just made the blender work. Truth, peace, and chicken grease. Damn straight. That's a good attitude. If my neighbor isn't doing well, I need to figure out a way to get them on tune. Because if you understand the physics of humanity, it starts working a lot better, doesn't it? And everybody we get working better adds to us our strength grows exponentially. How can we be doing well if our neighbor isn't? This planet's one planet. We're all on our side, fucking flopping around in orbit. I don't know if anybody noticed after watching Orion rise at midnight for a couple of years, in the last 2 weeks, it's got 2.5 hours closer to the sun. Playing that one if we're not moving backwards all of a sudden after a long stillness. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not even right. That's not what I would expect. But that's what's happening. Why is Orion laying on your east horizon flat on his back at 30 at night? We just watched him at 12:30 for fucking 2.5 years. All of a sudden, he's making a move. All of a sudden, he's making a move. Why? Creator can do that, can't he, Vigorous? What did you turn it off on my phone? Oh my God. Get out the superconductive heating device. No. Oh yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not what I meant. He's eating the plate. The stuff on it was not nearly enough. He wanted the
He
plate
wanted the
too.
whole plate and
He
everything.
he needed some fiber.
Mm-hmm.
Something wrong with that dog. Looky here. Getting to be the pretty part of the day. Hey, Maria. An echo, just a bitty. Resounding, bouncing off of every atom in existence instantaneously. You bet. Make yourself heard. File an intent. Yes, we're still here. I think we might be here for, well, the long haul. We're already here longer than I had contended. It does. Well, like I said a long time ago, quite a few times since, the ones that leave before the song get a free ticket. It's us lucky ones that got to toe the line. Be real. Shed your veneers. Open that heart. Work with it. Listen. Speak out of it. Dance with your plants. And help your neighbor dance. We're going to need some skills. It is another beautiful end to a beautiful day. Instantaneous at a distance, girlfriend. Just imagine our kids teaching them this from cradle to grave. They'll be flying around. They ain't gonna need to get on a bus to go see Polly. They'll be there. When you're instantaneously attached to every atom in existence as a magnetic force, what can't you do? Comes to mind. In that aspect, I think putting a shield around the planet and helping her be fucking child's play. Wouldn't it? We're all learning to be children again. Mm. I find it crazy. I went through 50 some odd years and didn't know I had a magnet in my own chest. I've been playing with magnets all my life. Fucking loving it. For somebody that has a background in understanding electromagnetism, I guess that would, well, it kind of, it made everything make sense in the human magnet field. I was like, holy fuck, you're kidding me. That's all it took. That's all it took. It changed my world. It changed my fucking world. Changed my worldview. Changed that led me to talk to Mother and no Creator. Know my place in creation. I couldn't have done that if I hadn't put it in my own hands, knowing I had a magnet field. I can show you where you got a magnet field, so now you know it. But I can't put your fucking hands in the dirt. That's up to you. You can create it. Just you find a way. We were all created the same in essence. We all have our own strengths, weaknesses, but together we make a hell of a formidable chain that terrifies the elite, so to speak. They can't stand us dropping our differences, making peace, loving our neighbor. It's that simple. Yeah, me too, Vigorous. I can't see any of this happening without that as a result. We've been given information that's been hidden actively from the human race for fucking centuries. They've murdered, made us murder each other over the centuries, hung us from crosses upside down, hung us from wheels to break us and burn us on the fucking cross to keep us from being humans. Yes, Polly, I hear you. It's the most powerful weapon in Creator's arsenal. Lay down your gun, pick up your magnet. Mm, I couldn't even imagine this one. This is on Creator. I just drive the bus, Polly. You know that, baby. That's what I said, Polly. These motherfucking trolls don't know who my handler is. ain't they ain't done their homework. They don't know the history here. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, Vigorous. That's why you're here. That's what we do. We be human. And they taught us to be a poodle. That's dangerous to them and their power structure and their secretisms and their fucking excitement that they get amongst themselves. And we see them flailing around trying to influence and do as they do with their billions of dollars. And it really fucking devastates them when you can't be bought. Hi, Nick. It's just that simple. You can't be bought. Fucking, you wreck their day, man. It's great. Just reject the thing that they want you to want the most, money. Fuck, boo. It's literally been 2 weeks since I fucking saw a shower. I ain't complaining. I have had an amazing 2 weeks. I'm gonna get a shower. I'm gonna have another amazing 2 weeks. Maybe just taking naps. I don't know what's coming this next couple weeks. I know what I got to do tomorrow. I got to go down and refill not only my water cans. I got to work down there too. Go see a guy in Flagstaff. There's more work to be done. Mm-hmm. And time again, they keep us divided, Polly. They're afraid of what we do. They got to learn how to do it themselves. That's something I think they have a problem with. They're looking outside for something they've been rejecting for a long fucking time. But you can see their arrogance everywhere now. That the eyes have been opened and we've been shown these things. Tell me who's more arrogant ever than these people. And we've seen what arrogant gets you. They no longer inhabit their own planet. They're living under our feet as hidden, scared gods that we worship and fight and murder each other over. Stop. Stop. It's holy shit. If I could see this, who couldn't? It's been laid right there for us. We went and dug it up. We went and dug it up. I was like, man, if this shit's real, it's gonna be here. There it was. Motherfucking Ninja Gita. Toth. AKA motherfucking Toth. We found Toth the Atlantean's temple with his head, his signature all over it, buried exactly as they say it would have been buried under 3 foot of ocean sediment. Not ocean. It may have washed over it, but it definitely didn't stay. We were traipsing around with Bigfoot for 3 months out there fucking doing test digs. Took 3 fucking weeks to uncover Ninja Gita's big head, big as a goddamn bus. Little fucking minivan buried under huge rocks. Jeez, dude. I'm still limping from that shit. My arm still hurts from fucking tossing all them goddamn rocks. Them Jesuits worked hard at hiding the truth. And the Ottawa people were very thankful that we uncovered it. They're back there working with Jessica, whatever that means. They're uncovering those temples that we found last year. The things we've been doing on this fucking 30,000 mile trip, I couldn't have done without you. I'm glad you're here to witness what's been going on because everything we fucking do affects somebody somehow in a way that's beneficial to everybody, I think. I'm very appreciative of it. To some viewers, this may be just an adventure. This is, you need to pay closer attention if that's the way you feel. It is amazing and it is an adventure. That's for sure. It's been an adventure, an amazing adventure. I'm still fumbling for words about it. But there's definitely a hand driving this adventure that isn't mine. All of this, I don't believe for a moment, is for naught. I see a much brighter future than I'd ever imagined coming to this fucking planet. Y'all hold that in your hearts. Uh, that's just a magnetic response to other magnets. That's your family. Now, as far as looking good for signal and or human frequency, well, if you're in the right frequency, you're not your human, so to speak, won't be really affected. But that's going to require you to be really symbiotic with mother, remaining calm. You feeling better, Polly? I hope so. Things are looking good. When you see them start dropping around you, you're standing strong, and you haven't heard that song. Keep in mind, I keep telling you, the people leaving before have a free pass. They're already going home. Don't feel sorry for your loved ones. It's us lucky ones that get to stand behind. They got to toe that line. Get it in your heart. Yes, sir, beggars. I have a lot to learn. We just begun. Creator's the best AI. They can't program one that good. Yes, sir, we can't lay it down. No, I'm going to keep driving this bus until the bus runs out of gas. Every red dot that comes my way, I'm going to say, hey, how can I help you today, neighbor? Huge disturbance in the force, my friend. It's very encouraging to me. Someone's feeling pressure. And it ain't me. Like I said, we got three options. We're at option one. Option one is get the information to those who are misguided in charge, have them realize their mistake and fix it. Option two, well, we know where the hidey holes are. We've uncovered several. you're going to follow your heart, and someone's going to show you someone knocking at your door, or you knocking at someone's door, and you'll have no question where you're supposed to be. Creator's going to draw you a map, and you're going to follow it. I brought you here with me on the notion that I had a hologram, 3 frames, of someone knocking on my door to a place I didn't want to come. This is time 4. The 4th time I've been here. I didn't want to come back. Didn't want to deal with it either anything. Here we are. Because Creator showed me, motherfucker, go down there. I'm gonna send you the right one because you can't find it yourself, you dumb fuck. And I did, and here we are. Now, let me tell you something. If I could do that, you could do that. So I don't have any fucking fear in my heart for any of you getting to be where you need to be. You'll be there. That'll be option 2. Option 3, Creator takes it in his own hands and everybody goes home, including Mother. Those machines will be taken down. And there will be no more motherfucking recycling going on here. Polly, I know you don't know about the recycling, but let me ask you something. You didn't know about Trump signing us into fucking law because of a goddamn common cold either, did you? You do your homework, sweetheart. I love you. Read the tablets of Toth a couple times. Understand that Toth isn't Toth. He's fucking Ninja Gita. He's Inky's kid. And then listen to the tablets of Toth. You'd be like, oh, damn, maybe I should go to Michigan because that's where fucking he was, isn't it? That's all I got. We just dug under 3 foot of fucking clay that used to be ocean sediment to grab Ninja Gita's head out of it. I'm like, fuck me running. What you gonna do? I stopped not believing a long time ago. They've been recycling souls. Look at Raw Mapped. I'll tell you. I'll show you where they fucking recycle souls. Derek Bros, Vice President, Paramount Pictures, um, CEO of Microsoft International Division. That guy, yeah, he knows. Ask him. Ask Robert Lockwood. He knows. Yeah, Nick, that's a toughie. Getting, you know what you do? You hand them a mirror. Let them see how silly they are. Well, absolutely, it's more than just the recycling. They're sucking our soul juice. They're taking the what we grew that is supposed to be a little part of fucking creation growing. The entire fucking universe needs our energy. It's been robbed of our fucking prodigal son energy for a long time. It's time for the prodigal children to go home. Yes, ma'am. There's repercussions for doing that. Yeah, they got a couple of those running around too. If you run into anybody without any fingerprints, now if they got a fingerprint and they're acting like a soulless zombie, they're just broken. They'll snap out of it, or they'll get sent back to the atomic level. Don't worry, they'll get to try it again. That's between them and Creator, not me. I'm just gonna shine a light. And if you got eyes, you'll look. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's their drive and goal for centuries to get us away from our magnets. Some people it worked better than others. Yes, it has to be coming from our hearts. We have to hold each other accountable. You gotta be asleep to believe it. Oh shit. Well, living proof, my friends. If I can see it, you can see it. You see it. Why don't they see it? They sleeping, baby. Now look, I told people motherfucking the moon was twirling for 10 motherfucking years before I run into most any of you on the WSO channel when Ra showed up. I had no direction. I had no answers. No wonder no one was listening to me. I was talking some scary shit, wasn't I? I was telling the truth. I wasn't wrong. Moon ain't supposed to be doing no cartwheel. But what are you gonna do about it? See, I didn't have that part. Now I do. And creators be bringing motherfuckers around. Y'all had eyes and you started looking and you saw some shit that you couldn't deny. The same as me. I ain't. It wasn't me showing you. Fucking creator brought you here. Creator fucking put that in your heart to look at the fucking information that's been uncovered, because it is unmotherfucking believable unless you start really looking at it. And it's like, oh my god, it's fucking nuts. But we're not wrong. Obviously, we're not wrong. None of you would be here if I was fucking spewing out fucking lies and bullshit and fucking misleading bullshit. None of you would be here. Polly'd make sure of it. Yeah, I was totally mixed emotions. My best solution was to bottle water so your children don't die of thirst. Dying of thirst takes about 3 to 4 days and is very painful. And I'd hate to see, and you would hate to see your children dying of thirst. So please just bottle some water. That's all I had. If you're gonna survive, you're gonna survive. That's the hand of God right there. That was my solution, and I realized, well, there's actually I read it on a wall. It's a better solution there. So let's go with that instead. God, what are you gonna do for my awesomeness? Yeah, that's right. Gandalf the fucking who. Fuck out of here. Oh, shit. This is creator's awesomeness. It's drawing us all here. I've burnt myself. That's why you're here. see, see how much hair this motherfucker can lose in one day. Blowing up lighters on the table. Yeah, that's stuff like that. That's I'm shining. Awesome. Funny. Yes, sir. Vigorous and true magnetic fucking chain form. There you go, raw mapped. It's a good place to start, isn't it? That's not my information. That was written a long time ago. Good, Polly. That's where you need to be in your heart because it's fixing to. I mean, here we go. They pumping up that motherfucking Trump card. He is saving this fucking country. And they were pumping it hard. And that's what the last 4 years was about. Don't fool yourselves. They wanted you to need him to fix shit. Well, it's going to be getting exciting, I think. How you doing, Marshall? Well, good then. That means them cows are doing their fucking job, man. Warm my globe. Fucking too cold. It's already snowed sideways here. I'm ready for some more cow farts. Let's do this. Oh fuck. December 4th. What's December 4th? Is that the day they're gonna put them in Rikers? This shit's fixing to go crazy. You do know that they're gonna Kamala's gonna do something. Oh God, get your fucking lawn chairs ready. The show's about to start. It's got to happen before January 6th, anyways, doesn't it? They can't do anything with the president other than take him out. I guess that would be exciting. They've done that before, but not this time. That's not what this is about. This is about the people. They want these motherfuckers acting stupid. I'm looking at it in the algorithm of YouTube. Fucking Trump is hero. Everything else is zero. Oh, he's gonna save this. He's gonna save us here. We're gonna have less war. We're gonna have better gas prices. We're gonna have just down the line, down the line. We're gonna correct this woke shit. They're upholding him as motherfucking Superman. I'm like, oh geez, and it's the same game. They brainwashing a motherfucker, and then they're gonna yank that fucking carpet out, and they're gonna lose it. You can count on it, Marshall. The big game in the elites playbook is to kill 3/4 of the population globally so we are not around to be able to infiltrate their bunkers when we realize we live in a multiple sun system and they're coming back for perihelion. Because a bunch of uneducated oafs, say 8 billion people, that they dumbed down on purpose, would all of a sudden become the most dangerous fucking thing to their little fucking hidey hole that they could conceive. They're doing this out of fucking fear of their own ass to trade out their fucking soul for a fucking hole in the ground. Now, if you can make sense out of that, even on the face of it, it's fucking futile and fucking desperation and stupidity. But that's the plan I've been fucking screaming about since 2014 when I stood down, and I haven't changed my tune, and they haven't given me a reason to. They intend to simultaneously launch China, Russia, North Korea on the United States because of the Ukraine war, South Chinese Sea, and the fucking just because they can people. They like Russia. It's a script. Putin knows it just as good as I do. He ain't mad at nobody. Zelensky ain't in no danger. It's a show for us only. Think of how many will perish in the cold, Polly. They ain't gonna wait till spring. They want you dead. It's not bit shoot. It's not control. They've got control. Tell me they don't. They've got more control than you ever imagined them having. I'm sure of that. I've seen it in action. I've been telling step for step, what they're going to do. I haven't been wrong. But you keep questioning me every time something comes out of my mouth, which you wouldn't be you if you didn't. I ain't complaining. I'm just saying, look around, sweetheart. They're going to give you dates. You'll be looking for that one while you're fucking wiped away from another that they didn't give you. Because that's the way they play. You and I watched military escorts take moms and dads and babies up into the inner cities, right? Or wait a minute. Were those moms and dads and babies under those military escorts that you and I literally watched with our own eyes? Moving north on the fucking 25. Were those moms and dads and babies? I don't think so, Polly. They had the whole fucking. Remember that? They had the whole fucking highway fucking cordon, flashy lights, and shut off the entire big ass rest area for 2 buses. I know. That's why you need to listen with your heart, baby. Your ears will fool you. I don't want you to believe me. I want you to listen to what I say and then go look for yourself. That's better. That's the best. I might be wrong. Oh yeah, spaceships as big as cities. They're up there all the time. You can't tell me they're not. They've been doing this for a long time. And they tell us, yeah, you've read the same texts. They have the cities up there. Oh yeah, there's bound to be more than what I was made privy to. Absolutely. I ain't denying that. They was just trying to convince me that Seamus and I would be safe in our bunker because you'd be dead. I got the gist of the program. Yeah, exactly. Don't fear. Listen to your heart. You're gonna get the same message I got. You're gonna be told where to go, what to do. Bam, bam. Not from me. Like I said, I could show you where the dirt is. I could show you where your magnet is, but I can't make you put your magnet in the dirt. That's in your hands. And it begins with the calm, and the no fear comes from knowing. And you can believe me, that ain't gonna take the fear away. But if you know the things I know, that's gonna go a long way, taking away any fear. They do, Polly. That's the only way they made it this far. They keep us divided and confused. And what are you when you're divided and confused? You feel alone and angry. That's why we gotta light that lighthouse so they realize they're not alone and there's a better way. We literally have how many forms of free energy now? You can build a house on a piezoelectric block that we made in a fucking safe environment with some mercury, pure silica, calcium carbonate, and shot it with a magnetron. Bam, now your house is generating its own electric. We got opposing magnet fields that we could box up just like the Dare box, sitting right next to your air conditioner box. We have cars that you can just push a button and start opposing magnetic fucking fields, and it runs until you push the button again. I don't know, Polly, but that's why I share it on my channel. And I go painstakingly through the videos I've already made and put them very available on my community page for new people to look at every day. I only have a few on there. I have what, 800 or more over here, maybe 1,000 by now. I haven't been keeping track of my stats. I got like 6 of them on my community page. Those cut right down to it. They give you the piezoelectric. They give you the fucking everything in those videos. I could be his how to be his son. Uh, the fucking raw map. I could have made billions, but I give it to you freely. Go change the world. Those 3 alone. But the archaeology ones and the ones on how to make the piezoelectric materials and gemstones like we were doing, those are up there too now. because the learning just keeps going. The options keep coming and getting more and more and more and more and more. It's overwhelming how much better we could be doing it tomorrow if those fucking videos went viral. I don't know. What would it look like? What would it look like? Have you seen them? Where is there a problem that I haven't provided a solution for? Would be my question. What would it look like if that went viral? I don't know. It'll look better than what it does today. That's what brings the no fear, Judith. You're knowing your place in creation. Yes, ma'am. That's a pretty simple thing to know, isn't it? And it's very comforting. It's like, holy shit, the fuck was I worried about? you, you can take that into any situation that I've run into so far. And it may look like chaos for a minute. Don't worry. Elon at some point is going to have to embrace the free energy he's going to build his cars with. Let me ask you something. What did it look like when the state of Texas started administering to its minor children only THC for seizure? 18 states that next voting session went medical. That was chaotic. The U.S. government was forced to federally legalize in all 50 states an even better medication called hemp, CBD, THCA, Delta 8s. Fucking chaotic, baby. Make my shit go viral. Watch the chaos. Don't fear the change it brings. You watched sitting beside me, listening to my words, that I was speaking to FBI agents 3 times in one day who hung up on me, Pollyanna. You know, those were recorded sessions, and I was right and accurate with everything I ever said to them. And it's in your news now, right? You lived it, we lived it. Now let me ask you something. Why have they not fucking contacted me? If I'd have called in on any other subject and been that accurate, those motherfuckers would have come and drugged me to somewhere to fucking get more information from me. Why have they not contacted me, Miss Tardif? Tell me. I know why. This goes way farther than I had even imagined in the fucking dirty bastards selling out their soul for a fucking hole in the ground. Fucking assholes is what they are. You, of all anybody on this planet, sat there and experienced that in my presence. Why have they not contacted me? Where was I wrong with a single syllable? I spoke to those people before any of it happened. Hundreds of millions of people are dead. Nobody from the FBI has contacted me. What would it look like if my videos went viral? I could handle that kind of chaos. This kind of chaos has to leave my existence. Mm-hmm. She is. You're not wrong. But isn't that fucking interesting? Yeah, Judith, isn't that interesting? You would think there was one person in there that might be curious as to how the fuck I knew all of that. Oh, somebody out there in all of that fucking organization. Not one. Not one. That was before we jumped in the RV. Weeks before. It should have just begun. Mm. Yeah, you heard her talking to me on George Norrie's. Thanks to fucking my trolls. They went and actually dug it up, didn't they? I'm glad they did. Yeah, I talked to fucking Linda Moulton Howe and George Norrie on fucking one of their casts, like the week I stood down working for Davis. Tried to talk about the moon doing a cartwheel, and Linda Moulton Howe said, "Oh, if it had done that, that's impossible. If it had done that, we'd all be dead. I would have known. I'm an amateur astronomer." Oh, that was fucking. That was about 10 years ago. Yep, Polly's right. That's gospel. And I forget who has it on their fucking channel, but it's there. I think it might be Dazza. To be honest, somebody like that went and found the sound thing because I had talked about the fucking incident, and they went and looked for it in 24. I mean, dude, I've given you my. I'm trackable. I gave all that information out there, and they went and tracked me and figured out exactly when I stood down. And then they fucking went to the fucking hoopty and they fucking listened and they found it. It wasn't hard to find. That I gave a fucking timeline on when I did that. And she actively lies about it. Yes, ma'am. She's not a very good truth teller, is she? But she is one that they hold up as a go to. And that's why anybody they want you to see is who you're going to see. And they're going to tell you what they want you to know. And that's it. And that's the game we've witnessed for many, many years now. Yes, ma'am. Truth teller, my ass. They're selling their fucking soul. You know what I love? You're you. Welcome back, I think. Yes, Polly, I love you. I love you. Have no fear to face this and be real with people, no matter who they are. I love the way Polly has no fear to face people with truth. Same thing I love about you, Judith. I've gotten to experience Polly's firsthand. She stood strong. Are we back? Maybe. That's a maybe. I've got full signal and they're not letting me connect. I just connected through Seamus. That was they weren't letting me through at all. I was getting the infinite circle of death. I just reset the whole phone, figuring it'd take them about 20 minutes to get back onto my signal. They don't like it when me and Polly talk. It's fun stuff. Keeps you on your toes. Yeah. Their best efforts, you know. That's, that's all. This is their best efforts that we experience against us. It's laughable. It's sad. It's fucking pathetic. Their efforts they put forth. And we're about to end their motivation for doing that. Entrez-vous!
You, Chico. Eat him. Triggered him.
We get along real well. Hey, excited. How you doing?
What are you guys doing?
We are. Hope you're having a good one too.
See the moon?
Uh-uh.
There's 2 moons. I mean 3. I think there's more.
Probably is.
No, it's all orange.
Nah, I shut the blind earlier. Oh, yeah, it is.
You guys get done with your meal?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had taco salad. We had ice cream. Kip, what do you have?
He had chicken juice.
Got you. You got you. You got you. Can't do nothing.
He's on his tippy toes. He's like, hey guys, the other guy's back.
Just, it was all cold in here. It's warm in here.
He's got a waggy tail.
Your guy's back. You still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. I can say beep, 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 beep.
Getting copyright struck. Bring your guitar.
I'm gonna dump this jacket. It's too warm.
All right, bro. It's smoky in here too. I just noticed my fucking skillet's all clean now.
Now bite him. Chico. Bite him. Bite him. Chico.
Oh, it was Lee that had it. Why didn't I remember that? Yeah, I don't care. That's funny. That's funny. I'm trying to sit here. I was like, who had that? I remember who had it. Thank you. I forgot that. It was Lee that did that. That's funny. Like I said, their best efforts fucking blow up in their face, man, and expose the bigger network of fucking lies. What are you gonna get upset about? Look, they did that all to themselves.
Get upset at Chico.
It's upsetting that a lot of people listen to it, but a lot of people fucking think antifreeze tastes good too, and it blinds you and it's deadly. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Excited? You can't own that. It's not your fault. You can put it in their face. You can hold the mirror up to them. Linda Moulton Howe. Shake your finger at them, but you ain't got to get mad about it. They're the ones going to lose in the end. Karma's a bitch. We watched what happened to Susan right here. I, oof. I wouldn't want to be the CEO of a corporation that censorships good information, causes good people to die. That'd just be the wrong thing to be on right now. I warned Susan the same thing. I told them they was coming for her jacuzzi. I didn't realize she was gonna lose her son and then die. I was just looking at the jacuzzi. Crater got different plans. If I was you, I'd watch my karma in these days. Apparently, someone's paying attention. I wouldn't waste my time getting mad at him. Crater's got all that under control. I wondered more lately what level of manipulation would make a person like that. Maybe I can help heal that. I don't know. Is that a fault? I don't think so. I think that's how a magnet would react. Yeah, I I'm with you on that. I'm excited. What you gonna do? Tell you what we're gonna do. Me and my son are gonna move into a fucking RV and we're gonna take this to the road. So that works. Here we are. It's okay. More have been influenced by you helping me do what we've been doing than I could have ever influenced anybody on the fucking YouTube. We've taken good information to good, intelligent people that have taken that information and are helping their people. I couldn't have done any of that on YouTube. Hi, Brenda. I couldn't have done that without y'all. That's what we do, excited. It's been a good trip, right? You've been here. Many of these tires got your name on them, Gina. you've witnessed what they bring to people, and I appreciate it. Kiss excited. He likes Jamie too. Judith says hi, Jamie.
Hello. I am so full.
Turn down the one heater.
Not so cold with that wind.
I don't want to cook you out of here.
What's up?
I don't want to cook
Oh
you
no,
out
I
of
just
here.
took some layers off.
So I turned down the one heater.
Oh.
I had both burners kicking. It got cold in here.
Yeah, the wind stopped. It's not so cold outside. I was thinking it still was like that. That's why I came all geared up.
I even took off my hat. I was in here in my hoodie being like, man, I'm all fucking chilly, baby. Hey, son, I think it's time for this one to go on a short leash. Thank you.
Where'd you look? Oh my goodness. You need a light? I got a light.
Nah, I gotta get this fucking CBD off my fingers first. Oh, that light. Nah, I got that too. Thank you.
Just thinking you were a baker, you'd be putting that on your icing.
Mm-hmm. Powdered sugar, baby.
The baker man.
That's pure CBD.
Devil's standard. Bolivian Martian power.
We got that from Forbidden Leaf. Me and Jamie are old men. We've been digging a lot.
Hey.
All right, I'm older than Jamie. He's still old. We go partake of some CBD medications. Thank you, Forbidden Leaf. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. We should probably put some more of that, the juice on it, just to make it real good. We're going to put some pineapple CBD on it.
You're triggering my narcissism, man.
Better take your meds, dude.
Mm-hmm. So this stuff's good.
You in the land yacht, baby. You calm your PTSDs. Polly Schumann spiking. Look at her. Well, ain't nothing pretty like that. It's just pure CBDs. It looks like something else. It's not. Hemp is good food. That'll hit you right where it hurts. Ooh. Oh, nice. Why don't you bring a bit of that over here and smoke it with me, Miss Polly? Well, we've lived together. I think the only reason Polly is not with me is because she was having seizures and I couldn't stop the trip. Love Polly. Miss Polly. You're not wrong. Yeah, I know you will, and that's what scares me. I should be sitting in your lap.
You want me to come back?
Polly's our sex cult leader.
What does that make me? Advisor? I thought that was my job. Just kidding. Forget I said everything. Take it back. 20 seconds ago.
In training.
In training. Ah, there you go. Training.
Like the X-Men in training. Motherfucker. That's good guess. Oh, I'm gonna fight with this one.
Okay.
Thank you. It may take two hands. Oh, it did. Look, it ain't coming up very high, is it? Is that cheap lighter syndrome?
Waiting for you to break out that one I got you, the bit.
As soon as these die.
Oh, break in case of emergency.
I'm fucking frugal, bro. I'm the kind of guy that I may have like a bunch of lighters, but if this one runs out of flint, still got some fluid, and I got one that ran out of fluid and got the flint.
You got a whole drawer full of old
Yeah,
lighters.
I'll make two of them work. I don't like wasting shit.
I know.
Polly told me one day, I'm cheap, but Mr. Briggs, you're the cheapest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life. Did you not? I still love you.
Some people say cheap, other people say frugal.
I'm very frugal. We can't run that kind of fucking thing on this format. We gotta be on YouPorn. It's the other you channel. I don't know about that genius shit. I'll take mad. Mad isn't crazy. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know about fucking genius. You keep that in your pocket. Watch me blow this one up.
Somebody say sick genius? Is that what you're talking about? No.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to admit that I'm cheap. She said I'm a fucking genius. Like, yeah.
You were talking about the carnal arts.
Yeah, I do have the hair, don't I? Me and Albert and Horton. We got similar hairdos. Fucking Horton's who, baby? Fucking thing. This little thing here can light up a dark room. It's still broken. It was a good cake. It was a good goodbye. I thought for homemade, it was a little bit on the expenses, but you know, it was worth it. If it had been 50 cents more, I wouldn't have got it though, Polly. So nobody. It wasn't even a yellow sticker deal. That's what surprised me.
What are you calling about? Discount shamans? Just kidding.
Homemade coconut cake. I
Discount
bought more. She said he may be cheap, but at least he bought me that cake. I did. I'd do it again too. What you doing, Dylan? No. You got a Fu Manchu's. So tortured. He is. Look at it. Good boy. He can't even see you coming.
He's telepathic. He's a telepathic dog. He uses his extrasensory perception
Oh shit.
to belittle those who mock his ability.
Especially coyotes.
Yeah.
It's the power of the coyote.
That one, that's a good one in my book. Haven't seen that one before. Deaf blind dog finds coyote paw. Put that on there.
He earned an Indian name. I ain't got one yet. Mr. Coyote Paw. Fucking crazy dog. So I'm glad we got him. He may have issues, but they ain't issues with me. Look at him.
Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Evidence more.
He just hard of hearing. Can't see a damn thing. That adds to the fun. Do magic tricks.
Hell, the Dog Breeders Association. You don't want to hear what they recommend about you, Care.
You sidestepped that motherfucker for 2 feet, man. You just did a Houdini on him. He's like, whoa, magic.
I gotta learn how to do that.
He'll walk right by you looking for you. And then he finds you, his fucking tail comes off. He's like, hey! Like, dude, you're that blind. Yep. The first night I was walking him, we was in the parking lot of the Forbidden Leaf, and Eric done moved these big fucking railroad ties in there for big truck driving fuckers to come up and park at, right? So I was walking the dog down the parking lot and having it, trying to see if he want to go potty. The motherfucker ran head first into every one of them goddamn railroad ties. I was like, oh shit, dude. So I realized at that point, I'm going to actually have to walk this dog in a zone where I know he's going to be safe and not going to hurt himself, because he just full on, just like bonk right into the fucking tie and stop. I was like, well, you didn't even see that, did you? And then I thought it might have been he wasn't paying attention. No. No, he hit the next two right on cue, bro. I was like, oh shit, fuck me. Look at this. This motherfucker here. He's actually night blind completely. He didn't even see that shit coming. Poor kid. I realized I was gonna have to be his C&I person.
Mhm.
Oh shit. That's about the only thing really that's different than having him than any other dog. You just gotta make sure your motherfucker ain't gonna run into something at night. And then look at him. He can't see anything, so he just kind of sits there waiting for someone to touch him. Couldn't be happier. He's in Seamus's ass. That's Chico's fucking position right there. Chico. He's sharing it. Look at him.
Sure.
But Polly knew Patches personally. Everybody over here did too. Little Chico, he got severely depressed when Patches died. And then look, he got himself a little buddy over here he beats up on every day and shit. It's good stuff. I'm glad we got Kiss.
Me too, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. I think about my dogs too. Come in tonight.
And make the family complete. Welcome back. I ain't just staring at the. He's getting big. I had a feeling they froze my chat. Yes, ma'am. We're happy to have a full house. Oh yeah, he's getting big. His feet keep getting bigger. It's like, fuck, dude, slow down, man. I just looked at your feet yesterday and they weren't that big. He might be as big as Patches by the end of it. I don't know. We'll see. Jamie, I think, figured out what he is. He's a blue-eyed Dalmatian, and they recommend him putting them down because they can't see. Guess what? He got blue eyes, sort of.
He's got like 1/4 blue eyes.
Yeah, he got
Rest of them, rest
a
brown.
chunk of each one is blue. And he's definitely got a Dalmatian coat. And I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, oh damn, that motherfucker is a Dalmatian, isn't he? Trying to figure out what he is. He got a Fu Manchu throw you off though, man. The motherfucker looks old. Looks Asian. You don't think Dalmatian Asian, you know? They throw you off. So pretty sure he's a blue-eyed Dalmatian, and the AKC people tell you to put those guys down. So we're going to keep his shit in his pants, but we're going to let him live. That's for damn sure. He's a good boy. So he's a good researcher. I didn't even know what kind of dog I had. Yeah, I think he has terrier in him.
Yeah, smells it a bit too.
Yeah. The mom almost looked pit bull. I don't know what the hell she was.
Did she
They,
look my dog?
hmm?
Did she look like my dog?
uh,
Or stockier?
Smaller
Smaller?
and mixed with something.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, she was a half breed.
mine is the purebred American Pit Bull
Yeah,
Terrier.
yeah. She was a half breed. I'm pretty sure she had pit in her. You know, the head gives them away.
Uh-huh. Other
But it
things
was a
too,
smaller one.
like a tapered tail, scissor bite on their things and their square jaws.
Yeah,
There's different breeds of pit bull. I had to study
yeah,
all
yeah.
this too, yeah. So
Pit
that's how I
bull all the
know.
way down, bro. Yeah, up and down. There's a few. Those are my favorite American Pit Terrier. But yeah, he's well. That's the mom has the terrier. I'm sure of that. I don't know what the dad was for sure. Obviously some kind
I
of
never, I never,
Dalmatian.
never
But
knew like right now. There's so much like things like John Wick. You know, so he's got the same kind of dog. I just
hmm,
like it because they're real athletic and they're real caring and nothing like how people
yeah,
portray. They can be, but
well, it can be because they're built
yeah,
for it.
it's all how you train them and treat
Yes.
them. I've seen those types turn on their owners
Yeah.
because they abuse them.
Hmm.
So there is some truth to that.
Yep.
And then
And they'll hurt when they bite too.
mhm,
That's there's truth to that too.
mhm. They do got a real serious bite.
I've never owned a pit bull or been around any pit bulls for any amount of time that I've ever been afraid of because they also have the biggest hearts. Fine and dogs.
Yeah, that's what I told this one. I never put in that situation. The other one, the one that was abandoned by her mom and the mother had to or didn't have to, but started nursing, lactating. I told that one that its life was in my hands. Like some like a military dog or a police dog. You know, those
Mm.
kind of dogs serve a purpose, and that sometimes they have to sacrifice themselves. But it's because I have a dog that have they're working dogs. It's not a pet. They're pets, yes, but I love them and take care of them. But I require to do them, things too. Like right now, they're working
Mm.
right now. Somebody comes, they're gonna bark.
Mm.
I'm gonna go hunting. They retrieve my stuff. They tell me where their stuff is, and then as I found out later in life that they're actually warmth. It's like you heard me tell I'll have a cold camp. That's my source of heat. You might get snowed in real good that you don't even need to move, and you might just have to hunker down. So those are the things I was practicing at what's his name's place. Those different scenarios.
Huh?
Yeah, so that's what I was telling him. This could be a place where people it's raw enough out here where you you can pick your level of what you at, and if you need to bail, there's just someone right there. Ring a bell, and someone will come. If not, then we'll just leave you alone and see how far you get, and come back and see what's up. Maybe because people.
Maybe you get your Arizona Ninja patch.
Uh huh.
Brought
And this is how
to you from the fucking Pine Barrens.
this is how you get people in national parks stranded because they don't know where their level of competence and endurance is at. They have to get people rescued. It happens
Mm.
every year. Causes
Oh
taxpayers I don't know
wow.
how many millions of dollars every year.
You just tied you up? That's funny.
Uh,
He's like, I'll show you. He tied Seamus up and drug him off the bed. English Wolfhound? I don't know.
my
He is awful fuzzy.
it's not that tall though. It's
Yeah.
got the profile. I don't think he's that tall. He could very well be mixed with a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 57. Heinz 57.
57, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's like the ketchup. I find the mutts are the best. You. He doesn't even see me. He's that. He's getting spooked because he can't see his food or anything. He's nosing around. He just found his toys. Is that what you're looking for? He's a good boy. You got your food. We're gonna go see what he's doing. Go on down there. He's like, no, I just found you. I would never leave you. Go get your food. Oh, there you go. I think he needs water.
No.
Yeah.
No. Refuse.
So you use my coffee water.
Vitamin.
You have coffee in the morning.
No coffee for you.
Damn it, Kev. Hold your breath, boy. I told Mike and Cheyenne we're heading down there tomorrow. We need some of that magic golden water they got. And I ain't had a damn shower since I left their house in the first place. Because I knew we couldn't get a whole bunch of water up here. And we need to do dishes and shit. I'm ready. I'm ready for a mailbox party.
Mailbox party.
Yeah. We go down by their mailboxes.
Uh,
Set up the generator, fucking shower up and everything. Yeah. That way I don't get eaten. Nobody gets eaten.
the dogs.
Yeah, Cain and Abel. They're good dog. They're good working dogs too. They guard the house, man. Well, fucking good too. I gotta tell you, I feel safe when I roll up.
Too safe. I feel too safe.
Yep.
Scary safe, you know?
Especially
And his daddy's there, he'll be the first one. He'll be like, boom, and lay down, like, beg me to roll his belly.
Yeah, it's daggers coming out of his eyes.
I sit there rubbing his belly. He's like, don't fuck up, crispy hippie.
You see them pile of bones back there? They ain't all.
That's the last crispy hippie you got all froggy. And they're big dogs. They're beautiful animals.
My I don't know if you remember, but remember that turtle video I was showing you? My grandma from Riverside.
Mm-hmm.
My Hungarian grandma.
Tortoises.
Yeah, my tortoises. I'm sorry. See, you were listening. Tortoises. She used to have big giant dogs in her backyard too. Along with those, so I was asking her, you had those dogs back here with you? She's like, yeah. I was like, dang, those dogs are huge. I used to take care of. I mean, like somebody said something English wolfhound. Yeah, I think one of them wasn't because they're giant. They're big dogs.
War dogs.
Yeah, you're right. But those turtles live longer than those dogs.
Yeah. 3 or 4 or 5 of them.
She's got one that's probably like about 80.
Yeah. The turtles, they don't play around. They get old. It's some good shit. And they just keep getting bigger.
She's got one called Van Buren, because there's a Van Buren Street. I think I already told you that. Watch the video. I'm gonna get like you. It's on there. Yeah,
Watch
go back
the
and watch the
video.
video. We saw it.
I pay attention.
Yeah, tortoises, bromation. Let's not go there.
Yeah, bromation. That's a fucking thing. I'm glad to have learned. That's how snakes hibernate. She does. I'm glad Tom's doing well. He's still with you. Good. Kathy, good seeing you here too. You have a good night. Keep that shooting for spiking, girl. Yeah, I like Tom too. I thought Tom was a good dog. He just wanted to eat Chico too bad. Poor Chico. Oh man, Patches. She was a bit. She wanted to eat Tom. I still got a fucking scar where she bit me at night. I was ready to kill her. I say, mm-mm, you not just bite me.
Nibbles.
He has a waggy tail. Good. Oh, dude. She as soon as she realized it was my finger, she was like, "Oh shit!" The look in her eye was like, "Oh no, I just bit daddy." She bit right down on my fucking knuckle too, man.
Ouch.
I was like, "Bitch."
Why?
It was my fault. I was stopping a dog fight.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yep, it's on you. You take a risk when you do that.
Yeah. I just wasn't having either one of them get hurt. I love both dogs.
I used my dog to go get one out of the house because that dog bit my niece. Yeah,
Mm.
sadly. My dog is naturally dog aggressive. What people would consider naturally dog aggressive.
Mm.
My dog is breed is like that. So use those instincts to go get that other dog.
Yeah, his dad had to be put down because he bit someone.
Yeah, what's his name was telling me that one guy came over and his dog bit that guy that I was telling you
The gun
the
dude.
gun enthusiast in the back. I was like, oh, I wonder how that went. It went down. He was gonna tell me later, but not now. He just told me that for now. I should tell what's her name. Should tell Michelle what happened. It'd be funny to hear what she has to say.
About the guy's dog biting him,
Yeah,
biting the gun dude.
yeah, because she knows that guy.
He knows where to fill his belly. Tell you about the Jewish people. Which ones? Which ones do you think are Jews? Well, both factions are Jews. There's one side that's converts, so they're not Hebrew. Those are the Zionists. They're not real Jews by definition. They're the ones that killed the Hebrews for Hitler. Took the money, gave it to Hitler. Hitler gave it to the crown. Crown made Israel out of Palestine, where the Hebrews had lived in peace for a long time. Now they sit around on the news with down with Zionism signs and cardboard. And people be like, why do they hate themselves? Oh, because you don't know your history, that's why. Oh, I got the Nationalist Party, NA, in Germany, married the Zionist Party, the ZI, half of the Nazi Party, became the Nazi Party, Nazi. And then after World War II, we funneled them into Israel as Jews, just like the Vatican had written in Revelation 6:6, the ones that funded both sides of both World War I and II to make that happen, just like they wrote. Israel will be occupied by Jews who are not Jews. Revelation 6:6 in their own script. If you follow that script, you'll find out we're somewhere around Revelation 14. Welcome to after tribulation. That's, that's, that's what I got for you for the Jews. The Zionists aren't the ones you're looking for. They're there to do what they're doing right now. Why now? I think you know why. Because Ra's back and they don't want you in their bunkers because you know that. See? The moment you know that, you're trying to infiltrate their bunkers 8 billion times. How can they fight that? They have to catch you off guard, confused. What the hell is going on? No, you'll know what's going on soon, won't you? Mm-hmm. See? There's a difference. Again, knowing and believing. Fuck, dude. You got a whole fucking 8 billion people knowing they're surrounded by huge ass fucking planets. They're going to try to get into your motherfucking bunker. Put your calculator down. They don't want your bitcoins. They want you fucking dead. That's the game. They got way more fucking control over the population than a lot of people want to believe they ever want. Because they all have everybody looking for bitcoins and chemtrails. Chemtrails don't even exist. Stratospheric aerosol injections do. These games like, oh, I don't know, plausible deniability. Fuck with your mind. You know what you're looking at. The stratospheric aerosol injections. They ain't chemtrails. They're assholes, man. That's how they hold their power. They make everybody think that they're trying to get power. Fuck. Who just got literally coronated on the fucking tablet of destiny? Does anybody have any idea what that even means? Or is that Cinderella to everybody out there that doesn't do their homework, I guess? Yeah, Jamie pointed out the moon is orange, so I had to look. Yes, ma'am. He said that thing's doing cartwheels. I said, no way. The fuck out of here with your bullshit. Something else he pointed out. Milky Way's pointing in the wrong direction. Damn!
That's how you do it.
CBD is good food. I just told you about him. Damn it. I just told you everything I know about him. How'd they get there? The Hebrew language was the third handed down from the cuneiform. The cuneiform being the original word or language of the gods because the cuneiform is the fucking language they brought from planet heaven. They introduced language to divide us semantically because we were serving the wrong ones of them when Marduk's rage became unbound.
My favorite phrase.
It's so they play it a lot in the fucking cuneiform. His rage fucking knows no bounds.
And Marduk's rage knew no bounds.
They were also known as the original dark-haired people, and then they suffered a big cataclysm because, well,
Other dark-haired people.
let's talk about this Marduk guy. His rage was unbound,
Marmaduke.
and he wanted to have a fucking skyport with spaceships of his own traveling back and forth. And he was like, if I take over here, it got me a bunch of followers. Motherfucking fucking Lil, and then in Lil's son, Nanar Sin, that moon dude, the fucking war god and all that, and fucking Yahweh's opposite, the Muslim dude, the fucking that guy. He's the whole he set off some stuff and blew things up. And then there was this big cloud that came over from Mesopotamia and destroyed everything except Marduk's temples. And they ended up giving everything Marduk wanted to Marduk anyway. After killing everybody. Those Jews are the ones that are in fucking Israel today. That's what I'm asking. Because they ain't Jews. Nice, Polly. Yeah, Marduk was always unhinged. Him and his fucking uncle, man.
Good old Marduk. Always good for that. Silly Marduk. Marduk, you're raging.
Then he begat Alexander the Great in a conspiratorial thing with fucking Orsilica or whatever her fucking name is, his mom. And then he went down into Egypt and instead of going on his campaign, decided he wanted to go down to the Oracle because fucking that was the house his daddy was laying dead in. And he knew at that moment that he couldn't obtain fucking immortality if his full blooded god father was dead. He's only a half breed, 3/4 divine. Yes, ma'am. Patches had a fucking food thing going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, you hear it? It just ran out of grip. We're gonna have to address this one too. My chat is just very laggy, I think.
Damn it. I'm pretty sure it's because my hotspot's not exactly the best at the moment.
Yeah, she is missed. That's for sure. You don't spend 14 years with a person and then not miss them. She was with y'all for 2 years. You had to get used to her by then. Yeah, you check on the channel some of the first 2 years, man. That's all you hear for hours where we're going down the road. You hear Pat just sitting there howling, doing that fucking hound dog thing she did.
It's funny.
Road noise and Pat's barks. The only time I really cared is if we was in the parking lot. We got fucking rousted out of a goddamn in the middle of the day truck stop because she was out there making noise
People trying to sleep.
in the truck stop, bro. I was like, oh shit. Everywhere we went, somebody wanted to say something about Patches fucking barking. Fuck, she's a hound dog, man. Well, she does.
That's funny.
Who runs BlackRock? Well,
Chris Rock.
that's the Pope. The Pope. We could boil this down to some real simple shit. The Pope and Charlie. Who got? I asked you a question. Who got coronated on the Tablet of Destiny? Is that Cinderella shit? Is the crown and the scepter still playing the same game for the same people? Yeah, to your own question there about that. I mean, you know who owned BlackRock now in the United States and your ass. You got to live free, baby. It's the damn Pope. It's that guy in the fish hat and his buddy Charlie. Everybody can look at Trump, think he's going to save the world. Trump 2024. You think Charlie's going to do some great shit as king? I don't know. I don't know what book they're reading, but it ain't the same one I've been looking at.
That's that one that starts with an E, ends with an N.
And Disney is sitting in the middle of a peninsula that ain't going to be there very much longer. But who owns it? Well, same people owns everything. Are they incorporated? Is Disney a corporation? Inc. LLC? Are they registered? They got the business license. Queen used to own that shit. That was Charlie. You got on top of the tablet of destiny. They brought it up from fucking their little hubby hole down here in fucking Ireland and brought it up to his fucking throne and threw it up under there and coordinated his ass right on top of it. Mesopotamian tablet of destiny. Why in the hell would the King of England have to be sitting on that shit? I don't know. You ever read the DC Organic Act? It's hideous. The Civil War was fought over it.
Yep. Kitty is into the chat.
These people don't like us, Polly. They hate it when we love each other. The revelation coming has to be love. Put your fucking gun down. The most powerful weapon you have is in your chest. Align your head with that. Retrain yourself. Put your magnet in your hand. Shake your water and heal people. Dance with plants, baby. We got free energy and plant dancing over here. What you doing? Ain't gonna be no houses. City Hall's gone. You put your energy into what you do. Dance with plants. That's what you was made to do. They love you. First step, take your hand very gently up to a plant. Uh, do it indoors. That way you know it ain't the wind. A motherfucker gonna come down and want to touch you. It's like, oh shit, that plant just moved. Dance, man. Put your energy into it. Feel good. Put on some good tunes. Whatever you need to do. Bring that joy into your heart. Get you some goosebumps and grow you some fucking stem cells, baby. Repair it. You're a healer. You're a steward. That's your revelation. That's what they fear the most. That's what's coming. Big scary shit right there. The 60s almost had it. They just didn't have a fucking anything you could find tangible in it. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, peace, love, microdot. You know, it's all fun, but it's not what it's a fuck about. Not saying you can't bring your little piece and pot with you. That's not what it's about. It's about making sure your neighbor is doing well. Because if your neighbor isn't doing well, the whole chain's weak. We got to hold each other accountable for our own actions. Nothing comes between you and Creator. Why would you deserve less? Why do you need a lawyer to talk to your dad, dude? What have you been doing? Stop it. That's the revolution coming. Revelations has already happened. The revealing, the great revealing. You tell me you don't know every atom in existence is instantaneously reactive at a distance, just like every other magnet. All you need to do is know a little bit of properties of magnetism to understand the entire universe at this point. You can put away your calculator. It's that simple. It's fucking simple. I don't have to run a number through it. But I do know 1748 hertz very specifically runs right through the center of all of it. That's your omnipresent voice, always in every atom. Fuck me. What more do you want to know? I'm sure there's more. I'm just still working on that. I'm still here in the third dimension. Boggled, amazed. I didn't know this until I was 52. I'm drooling. Fuck me. How amazing are you, Polly? I need you to save me from a sunburn, baby. Dance with your plants. I hope you're not the only one to learning. Yeah, some of them are obscure facts about the history thing. That just comes from reading a lot of books. When I come across stuff that gives me answers that I wasn't looking for, I have a fucking hard time stopping. I didn't know there were questions for the answers I started getting. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, gee, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so yeah, it's hard to stop doing. It's fucking real hard for me to stop doing. That's my fucking crack right there. I don't care if it's a tech manual. Them fucking cuneiform though. Ain't no tech manual. It's on steroids, man. Oh, you know who runs Black Rock and Disney by contract, actually. Something Disney didn't like, actually. And they've turned his creation into a mocking of him and his ideals. But that's another one of those obscure things. Chew on that for a minute. That's why he built his own nuclear power plant. He was trying to fucking eliminate that for himself and anybody he could educate on the matter, but nobody was listening. He died, and they turned his fucking creation into what it is. It's disgusting, repulsive, and all that. So, under the guise of Mickey Mouse. But he's a motherfucking crazy motherfucker, too.
Mickey Mouse.
They're not going to tell you the truth, Polly. Let me ask you this. All the Hermeticism and stuff you've looked at, all the Tablet of Thoth stuff, all these people talking about the Tablets of Thoth, not the actual reading of the Tablet of Thoth. You could even listen to the read of the Tablet of Thoth if you'd like, but even Josh Reeves doesn't make the fucking pronouncement I'm about to make. Marduk, they couldn't read our language, but they took our pantheon, which wasn't a pantheon, which is fucking evidence they couldn't read the language, which kind of makes you laugh. They thought they were gods we were worshiping, and they took that from us, and they assumed the identity of our pantheon to hide us from ourselves. Marduk became Ra, and Ninja Gita became who? We, anywhere other than what I'm fixing to say. Ninja Gita became Thoth, the Atlantean. Has anybody ever made that connection for anybody on this fucking planet? I've never heard it. Except for read in the Inky book. But everybody that's an expert on Thoth leaves Thoth as a separate entity because it's a confusing thing. Who's this guy, Thoth, talking about these people that came upon us and decided to come between creator and put holes in the earth and make these machines that recycle our fucking souls? Who's that guy? It just came out of all of a sudden he's a bird-headed dude. No, motherfucker. That's what the planet looks like in its magnet signature. Thoth is Ninja Gita. And you've heard all of those stories that fucking are in the tablets of Thoth, in the Chronicles, in all the fucking in the Sitchin works, in all the fucking things we've listened with the my boy Irving Finkel, motherfucking curator of the Met Museum, the Brit Museum, motherfucking two-time fucking whoop whoop. Motherfucking read you the stories and tell you who's who and where they were doing it because they were getting that copper in that temple we'd undug. And we went and found it and we undug it. And now the Ottawa people are up there undigging it. I don't have to. See, that's called doing your homework, baby. Shit. And Crater fucking laying a fucking door right open for you. And you just walking in. Because you know better than to resist it. Hey, Glenn. You can't handle the truth, baby. Good to see you, friend. It is one of those almost unbelievable things unless you are right there, right? How many times have you literally seen across this chat, oh, you should write a book? And hear me laugh. I'm still laughing. Because your words, you've been in the land yacht. You've been in my home. You've been in my life for many years. You've been blocked fucking 7 times. Because I love you, Polly. But you still find this hard to believe. And Judith, too. Me, too. Who has their hood blow off in the middle of motherfucking Oklahoma after you reunite in the Ottawa tribe with their fucking head that we brought with Trinitite on it, and we find the whole fucking effigies and hundreds of them laying in the middle of the goddamn nowhere desert going uphill where I'd never stop uphill. Do you see me stop uphill? I'll stop on top of the hill so I can get the land yacht fucking cruising down again. You know why? Because I'm too cheap to stop on the fucking uphill. It takes more gas. That shit's expensive. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna park on top of the hill and roll down with gravity and fucking come up to 45 mile an hour without all the screeching and creaking. That was the last thing I wanted to do. The fucking hood broke the windshield. I had to stop. Judith is my handler. She was like, maybe we should stop. I'm like, fuck, I'm looking for a place. And there was one. 32-point turn later, I'm back facing the way I need to go, looking at fucking stupid shit on the ground. You tell me, who'd believe it? Why would I write it? We lived it. It's still hard to believe. Here we are. Anything getting easier to believe? You just got to know, man. Belief. That's the outdated thing. Hi, Nick. Good, man. Good to see you. They did, Judith. Fucking full panic mode, man. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? This is like, you can't believe it. Guess who can't believe it even more? The motherfuckers that have exerted all this energy into fucking trying to stop you from loving everybody. When you put Judith, you've witnessed. Glenn has witnessed in his own life these same people. All that energy exerted for what? Are you kidding me? They couldn't have that, man. It was a wild day. It's just like it happened yesterday. It's been a long adventure. Every bit of it's been fucking amazing. Every morning I've woke up wondering who's punching me in the face today. Because I told them they gotta stop hating people. Yeah, fuck you. We did it. Nobody punched me in the face.
How dare you?
We had a good time, met some good people, and had some good laughs at some other people. I'd say it's been wonderful. I'm glad you've been here. I'd hate to fucking have experienced all of that alone. It's Jeez, where do you start? What look at every person we've met, all these preachers, all these wisdom holders and sky watchers and chairmen and chiefs and the whole fucking tribe how many times? Because we just ended up at the red dot at the right place at the right time. The whole tribe gathered around while I was trying to talk to one of them, and everybody got goosebumps those days. We've had an amazing adventure. Every fucking bit of it has been just exactly the way it should be. And what's the result? You leave good things everywhere you take me. X tribe does this, Y tribe does that. You see all the tribes doing strange things that they're not really telling why.
Tribal algebra. This guy's doing
They're
tribal
doing
algebra.
exactly what we had set out to do. I talked to the right people in the right tribe, and they have a lot more influence and knowledge than I do about their cultures and their people. And they have a message to give everywhere we go. That's what the preachers do. We get them excited too. We share goosebumps with everybody. It's just been a beautiful trip. It's like reading that book. I mean, look at all the answers we've gotten for questions I didn't know existed just in the track. We know how to build the piezoelectrics, and I'd be damned. Y'all watched me puke twice in one day climbing the Rocky Mountain because the information was too much for me because I couldn't figure out why.
Flipper, flipper.
I didn't even know that question existed. There's the answer, and I was looking for it. I didn't know what the question was. Mind fucked me. I don't ever want to come upon the answer before I know the question again. It leaves a nauseous feeling in my belly. Now I got to figure out the question to this answer that I never knew existed. Yeah, uh, I needed to see Snake Mountain for that, didn't I? And I would have never known the question had I not read the language of the gods hundreds of fucking times. I know why now. They told us why. Heaven became hell, and they had to move in. Well, now it's on them to go heal heaven and themselves. I hope whatever they're missing gets to them so they can. For mother's sake, she's going to be very sad if her aunt doesn't make it through this. That's her living aunt, man. That ain't no fucking just planet up there. That's first creation. Some people would call that holy. I call it an angel. I do. I call mom the angel. The sons would be the equivalent to the archangel in the biblical thing. You want to get fucking biblical? There you go. That's what you've been cut off from. It's right in your face. That sun right there rides the Brooklyn current coming right out of creation, and he dispenses it through his magnetic fucking cone into the fucking planets around it and create the life on it. Those are creators as well as mother. They're extension of the big magnet, baby. But to be his son, you got to really understand symbiosis because you're out there with your fucking feet in the air with somebody else making life out of the laws of physics. That's when you know you're doing something fun. You make blue grass, green grass, purple grass, go in and smoke it, all kinds of different flavors. And with that, I'm going to wish you all a good night. This thing keeps flipping on and off. I think we all know what's up, what time it is. I love you all, and I'm glad everybody come around tonight. We had a good dinner, good sunset, good talk. It's been a while. We've been kind of busy on the road every time you see me, and I gotta have my translator, and I gotta pay attention to the road. So tomorrow we'll be going down to Mike and Cheyenne's to refill our tanks. I need a shower, and we need to dump some of this stuff before it gets really freezing. Still haven't figured out a contention to keep it from freezing though. I don't know what we're gonna do this winter. We'll see. I'm just driving the bus. I will. Y'all too. Keep them humans calm. Get some sleep. Relax your magnets, man. Dance with plants. I love y'all.